Hey everybody, Motorport59 here. See the light over my shoulder clipped on there? Looks like I've got a junkyard going over there, but I don't. I'm building a model of a B-25 bomber. But, as you can see, I have injured my arm. They say they think it's a ruptured biceps tendon. We'll see. But, so the model's going to sit there and nothing's going to get done. Well, I felt the need to explain that. Anyway, what I want to talk about now is the ridiculousness of journalism, the leftist lapdog media journalists today. I don't know if you saw the LA Times a couple of days ago. They had a story in there that said Larry Elder, who has thrown his hat in the ring for the governor of California in the recall election. Larry Elder, if you don't know, is black. And they said he is the black face of white supremacy. That was actually the headline of that story. And I find it reprehensible that a supposedly journalistic institution would even say that. It's beyond comprehension. What really gets me is that no one said anything about it. That is a racist comment. It is Larry Elder is, I believe he's above all this, but he should sue the Los Angeles Times for defamation or libel or slander, whichever way they could go with that, because it's ridiculous to say something like that. I went and saw Larry Elder at a fundraising luncheon a few weeks ago on August 4th. And one of the things he said is, you know what, they can call me anything they want, but they can't call me a white supremacist. Oh, yes, they can. This shows how far into, I'm not even going to say the gutter, this is how far into the sewer the leftist lapdog media has gone, and it shows how little people are paying attention. If that would have been The Blaze or some conservative news agency or Fox or somebody saying something like that, the backlash would have gone on until everybody that was even remotely associated with it was fired and decried, and any other horrible thing that you can do to a person canceled. But it didn't even raise any eyebrows among the general population, and that is sad. I listened to what Larry Elder had to say very closely. I have read a lot of his the things that he's written. I never listened to him too much on the radio when I was still working and had the chance to listen to talk radio during the day. He wasn't on any of the stations. I worked up to San Joaquin Valley. I heard him occasionally. He did guest spots on other conservative shows. But I know one thing, he's not a white supremacist. That is just another piece of the panic puzzle that the left are putting together to try to save Gavin Newsom's hide. I still don't know that Gavin Newsom will be defeated in the recall. I don't know if he'll end up not being our governor. It's still, the polls only show about a 1-point difference right now, with Larry Elder being the top, by far the top running Republican. And another thing that has surfaced all of a sudden is this deal with his ex-fiancée, who now claims that he was mean to her and emotionally abusive, and that he brandished a gun at her. Well, originally it was reported that he pointed the gun at her. Then it changed to he went in the other room while she was locked in the bathroom and got the gun out and cocked it and made sure she saw that. That's not pointing a gun at somebody. That's a lot different than that. I don't think either happened. I think she is being manipulated by the left, just like all these other people have been manipulated by the left right on down the line, and all of them have been left alongside the path to socialism as we went along. But be that as it may, I don't believe any of it. I'm not saying that Larry Elder isn't capable of doing something like that. I don't know. I don't know the guy personally. He doesn't seem like that kind of a person. I know I'm sick and tired of all these women that the leftist lapdog media seems to dig up every time a Republican starts doing well. They did it with Kavanaugh. They're doing it with Elder. The list goes on, and you know what I'm talking about. I don't believe the story for a moment. I really don't. I did a video, one of the last videos I did, saying let's just get Newsom out of there. And if all this crap turns out to be true about Larry Elder, then we can get him out of there in 2022 and vote in someone that we think is a better candidate. But, as I said, I don't believe this. I believe this is a concoction by the leftist lapdog media, and it is meant for nothing more than to denigrate Larry Elder and cause people to not want to vote for him. And possibly not vote for the recall at all to keep Gavin Newsom in office. When Gavin Newsom is obviously a terrible person. He's a liar. He's a known and proven liar. And he's a horrible person. He's a snake oil salesman. And the Democrats are terrified of Larry Elder right now, and they should be. They're terrified of the recall, and they should be, because if this happens, it is going to open a lot of doors in the country for people who didn't think this kind of thing was possible. And I think it actually already has, just with the 1.6 million signatures that they got on the petitions to do the recall. As I said, it's just another tool of the left to dig these people up, to dig these stories up, and to make comments like a black man being the black face of white supremacy. Every time black person, whether it's a man or a woman, comes out and speaks on the side of conservatives, they are attacked by the left. They are Uncle Toms or Aunt Toms. They are blackface of white supremacy. Whatever name they can throw out there, that is a completely racist thing to say. But it's okay if the left make racist comments. Everybody knows that. It's accepted practice for the left to make racist comments. If someone on the right even calls a crayon black, they're racists and they need to be removed and they need to be punished. And that is just the way it is. That is just the honest truth. I don't know. What do you think about all these accusations against Larry Elder all of a sudden? What do you think about the Los Angeles Times making that statement? You okay with that? Because if you are, we would never like each other. So anyway, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motorpoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. See you all later.